Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Destiny, and today is my long-awaited video for how to use and apply peach color correctors. I have 3 products, 2 from Makeup Forever and 1 from L'Oreal, and I kind of want to go ahead and jump right in. The reason that peach color correctors work better for darker skin and also for lighter skin, actually it works really great for all skins, but the ones that I'm going to show you today may work best if you're around my tone because of the shade of peach. If you are lighter than me, then you can get the very same products I'm using one step up, especially the L'Oreal. They make one for deep and medium skin, and they make 2. One's a little bit lighter than the other. I'm going to be using this one for deep skin, and then I have one for Makeup Forever, which is this color. It's caramel actually. And then I have the Makeup Forever palette with the peach in it, number 4. And a few of these palettes actually have a peach color in there. They just help to neutralize brown, gray, and dull colors in the face. So first I want to go ahead and start with some of the areas you can use these particular products. Under your eye, around your mouth area. If you have any darkness in here, especially as a darker skinned woman, that's very common. If you have blemishes, hyperpigmentation, birthmarks, scars, anything like that. You can use color correctors underneath your foundation as well as on top and as well as alone. I like to use them underneath my foundation as well as a highlighter, especially the Studio Secrets color correcting primer, the Apricot one. I get a lot of questions about this because I kind of gave a rave about it and now everyone wants to know how to use it, so I'm going to go ahead and show you guys that right now. The one thing that I use the Studio Secrets for is around my eye area, especially because it has light reflecting peach shimmer in it. It kind of helps to give your face a glowy, dewy effect, and it can be used also as a highlighter. Today I will show you how to use it underneath your foundation to correct color. So basically what I'm going to do is start with a cleansed and moisturized face. I'm going to take somewhat of a fluffy, small concealer or foundation brush, and I'm just going to put a little bit of the concealer onto the brush. Okay, and I don't really have any dark under eye circles, but we're going to have to kind of pretend that I do. If you do, this is how you would do it. Cleanse, moisturized face, nice fluffy brush, and you're going to apply it where you need it. Now I applied a lot more than you would actually need, so you can definitely see what I'm doing and how it's going to help you. If you want to use this as a highlighting and corrector, you can go ahead and leave it as bright as it is, but since I want to use this as a color corrector, I'm going to apply it and blend it out. Now putting it on top of my nose is definitely a highlighter type of trick, and I'm just going to sweep this up. Okay, and I have a little bit of a dark blemish here, so I'm going to sweep that there as well. You can sweep this down into a V-like shape. You don't have to bring it down as far as I am. I just like the effect it gives. If you choose not to layer foundation as heavily on top as you normally would, it's going to give you a nice radiance in that area. I also have a little bit of discoloration in this area. I'm going to apply it and blend it out. And I know it looks dull and kind of ashy right now, but with the color correction and the color itself, it's definitely going to help to balance out that dullness when you put your foundation on top. I have a little bit of color over here. Okay, so that is the best area to use this product in. Just blend it out a little bit with your hands. Okay. Next, I want to show you for this one. Now for this one in particular, I like to use it around my mouth area. It doesn't have any color, doesn't have any light reflection in it, so I have a little bit of a dark area over my mouth, so that's why I'm going to use this one. And you're going to use this basically like a concealer. You're going to get it on your brush. And you're going to apply it where you need it. Okay? I also have a few blemishes on the side of my face that I don't want to use light reflection on, because I also have a raised blemish and I don't want it to stand out too much. And you're just going to blend that on top of any discoloration you have, whether you're light to all the way to very, very dark skinned. If you have the dark marks on the side of your face, like if you have really high cheekbones and you have like a little bit of a darkness here, I actually like the way that looks, but you can go ahead and apply a little bit of a color corrector to those areas. And you're just going to blend it out, and don't worry about the way it looks right now, because you're going to apply your foundation on top, and this is going to save you from having to apply so much foundation. It's also going to save you from having to apply concealer. Okay, so you're just going to go in the area where you have darkness, and this is all about evening out your skin tone and making a really good palette for your foundation. If you have dark eyelids, taking that over top is also really good. Okay, some people have, like myself, I have a darkness right here. You can apply this here and blend it out if you really want that really perfect look for a, I'm looking at the mirror behind me, forgive me, for a, you know, night out look, and you're wearing a low cut dress and you have some blemishes. You can definitely take a peach color corrector and go in and handle that little area, especially around the edges of the face and the neck. You're going to blend it out really well. It's going to take care of all the dullness, all the darkness, freckles, birthmarks, hyperpigmentation, blemishes, acne scars, anything like that. My last product is the Makeup Forever HD Primer, and this is in caramel, and what you would do is take that on a nice foundation brush, and you can actually use a little bit of a primer, a little bit of a regular colored primer, or a little bit of a moisturizer, and apply that, which is what I'm going to do, and just apply that in the areas where you may have some darkness and blend it out. I don't have any darkness in this area, but I'm showing you what you would do in the instance that you did. This helps to take care of dullness. This helps to bring your face some radiance. You don't have to use all three of these. You only have to use one or two if you like. I'm just showing you how you use these products and get rid of the particular dullness. You know, if you have redness in your face, you're going to use green. If you have a really sallow, really yellow complexion, you're going to use lavender. If you have dullness in your skin and you are fair skinned, Caucasian, or Asian, you could use a pink to bring more life and radiance to your skin. Okay, so now that you see my face is even, I have, you know, most of the dark marks concealed. I have color corrector in all the areas that I might have uneven skin tone. I'm now going to apply my foundation on top. Going to be using Makeup Forever HD in number 178. I'm going to be applying my foundation with the Makeup Forever elliptical sponge, and I have it nice and wet, and I'm applying it with a sponge so you can see how the foundation just goes and glides onto my skin, and it makes for just a flawless canvas. And there you go. As you can see, any darkness, any dullness around my mouth, around my eyes, on the sides of my face are absolutely gone. You use a lot less foundation. I used 2 pumps and I didn't even need the rest of that foundation. It leaves your face very glowy, very dewy, very even, very smooth. Just looks really, really good. I also want to show you how to use some more of these concealers in this palette. Now what I have here is I have a lighter concealer, which I'm going to use to contour. Will highlight my nose and my chin. in the tops of my cheekbones. Okay, now the reason there are so many colors in the Makeup Forever palette is not because you have to use them all. Sometimes it's really hard to find your color, so they give you colors so you can mix and match and customize your own skin tone. There are darker tones in there which you can use to darken up any of the colors. You can use them as a contour. You can use the lighter colors as a highlight. You do not have to use every color in there. There's usually one color that's really good, one color that's in a couple colors that are really good, one color that's way too dark or too light, and then the color correction. Now you use it just as anything else. They give you a lot of choices so you can kind of play around and create your own look. Now I'm going to take that really darker color and sweep it along the sides of my cheeks for contour. Okay, you don't have to do this. I thought I would just show you as an idea so you don't feel like you're buying this palette and not getting the most use out of it. You can also take that dark color and bring it along the sides of your nose. I'm not doing anything too special or too drastic, just so you can see. And I'm blending everything out with the clean side of the sponge that's just wet. Okay? I also want to show you really fast how to use this Laurio Studio Secrets as a highlighter. What I'm going to do is pump a little drop of that highlighting, not the highlighting, of the primer right next to my foundation, and I'm going to dip them back and forth and kind of create a little bit of a lighter color. You can use just the primer, but I'm going to make a third color, which is a little bit of primer and a little bit of foundation. And I'm just going to go in my eye area and up my cheekbone. You can go down the bridge of your nose. You can create a triangle in your forehead to kind of replicate light, and as well as on your chin. And you can even kind of pull this down a little bit into your cheek area. Okay. Then I'm going to take my brush and clean it off a little bit and blend that out also with my sponge. Okay, now this is just going to give your face a really pretty pulled and lifted look. Okay, you want to blend that upward into the corner of your eye, up your cheekbone. Then you're going to blend it out. And if you feel like you've lightened your inner area too much, take a little bit of foundation or a little bit of a darker color and just go in over it lightly, because it has light reflection, so it's going to make you look really, really pretty when you hit the light. You just go in and blend it out. Okay? If you are experiencing redness, like I said, the L'Oreal Studio Secret comes in a green. You can just take that and apply it all over your face if you have like an all over redness or in blemish in certain areas, down your nose, your cheeks, your chin, wherever. And then there are also the Makeup Forever primers in many, many colors. They have yellow, they have blue, they have lavender, they have also green and a clear one. But I wanted to show you guys how to use these color correctors. Don't be afraid of makeup in any form. You know, just make sure you're well informed about the product, how to apply it. Make sure you have your proper tools. Practice. As soon as you practice, go out into daylight, see how you look so you're not outside looking crazy, and then just practice and just arm yourself with knowledge. You can definitely do this. If I can do it, you can do it. I'm not as great as a lot of people make me seem. I'm just a regular girl. I didn't receive any training. I just arm myself with knowledge here on YouTube and many blogs and different sites, Google, and just find out about these products that you want to use. And there you go. Okay, so I hope you can see the difference in the application with a color corrector They're really, really good. I tried not to weigh my face down too much because it's actually really warm out today. But those are all my products. MAC also makes some. Bobbi Brown makes some. Eve Pearl makes a wonderful peach corrector for all different skin tones. This is not simply a video for only dark-skinned women. Anybody could use color correctors of any color, whatever your problem is. Blue areas, brown spots, you know, too much yellow in your skin, or if you have a bruise, there are definitely color correctors out there to help you. One good thing that color correctors are really great for is hickies. People are always trying to cover hickies with just concealer. You use some peach, put a little bit of foundation on top, and it's going to be great. So this video was helpful. I hope you learned something. As always, thank you so much for your support. Thank you for commenting, rating, and subscribing. I will be in touch, and hopefully you'll do the same. Thanks, guys. Hey guys, you got me in the bathroom finishing my makeup. I wanted to kind of show you what my face looks like in some different areas of the house. Right now I'm in the bathroom, and as you can see, there's some natural light coming in. And if you can tell, it actually really still looks great, even when I turn the light on. It's a little bit more saturated, but it's really great. This is a great tip for when you do your makeup and when you do something new. Do your makeup in one room, test it in the other, test it indoors, outdoors, in natural lighting, as well as fluorescent. Seeing as how you'll be seen in all these lights during the day, you want to make sure your face looks its best. So come with me outside. Okay, so now we're outside, and if I do say so myself, my face actually still looks great. So I hope that you took a lot from this video and learned a lot from my techniques and the products that I used. As always, guys, I really appreciate your support, and I'm going to be here as long as I can to help you put your best face forward. Bye.